Now, the Congress has launched an all-out attack on the government, accusing it of deceiving Parliament, duping the Supreme Court, hijacking democracy and indulging in treason after a media report in the New York Times claimed that India bought the Pegasus spyware from Israel as part of a defense deal in 2017. The new report in the New York Times says that India bought the spyware as part of a $2 billion package for weapons, including a missile system, when Prime Minister Modi visited Israel in July 2017 and inked the defense deals.
Pegasus was sold to India. Pegasus was part of $2 billion defense deal in 2017. Pegasus and missile system were centerpieces of the deal. The New York Times investigative report has reignited the Pegasus controversy and triggered a political firestorm. The report says in July 2017, Narendra Modi became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Israel. Their countries had agreed on the sale of a package of sophisticated weapons and intelligence gear worth roughly $2 billion, with Pegasus and a missile system as the centerpieces. Months later, Netanyahu made a rare state visit to India. The opposition has ripped into the BJP-led centre. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi tweeted, calling it treason by the Modi government. Shiv Sena asked the government of the BJP to clarify on the New York Times report.
This is a brazen hijack of democracy and an act of treason. Modi government also deceived the Supreme Court of India. They misled the Supreme Court. When directly questioned about the purchase and deployment of Pegasus spyware,
देखिए पेपर ने नहीं, न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स ने खुलासा किया है, तो बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता या हमारे विदेश मंत्रालय की तरफ से बोलने दो, न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स झूठ बोल रहा है.
Hours later, Union Minister V.K. Singh tweeted, "Can you trust NYT? They are known, quote-unquote, Supari media." The New York Times report also claims that in June 2019, India voted in support of Israel at the UN's Economic and Social Council to deny observer status to a Palestinian human rights organization, a first for the nation. India's former permanent representative to the United Nations, Syed Akbaruddin, rubbished the claim.
At that time, several countries came up and said that they had found some linkages which were not highlighted by this NGO during the initial submission. So we had to take a call, and we ourselves had many concerns about NGOs being infiltrated by terrorists. I said, well, this is a terrorist concern. All they are asking is to delay this to the next meeting. So why should we have a problem at all? I never consulted anybody. I never asked anybody and gave the directions because these was in consonance with our policy.
The spyware Pegasus made by Israeli firm NSO has been in the center of a big controversy over its alleged use against the public, military and civil officers, politicians, activists, judges and journalists for illegal surveillance. The Supreme Court has already formed a committee to examine Pegasus allegations, but the New York Times report has given fresh ammunition to the opposition. Bureau Report, NDTV.